It's beginning to look like Emi Martinez to Manchester United is a clear vision. But right now, Aston Villa is demanding 40 million for the goalkeeper. And I think the goalkeeper is almost 30 or 29 thereabout.
34.
And I don't think it's a good. Do you think it's a good bargain for Manchester United to buying that kind of player for 40 million pounds?
Well, looking at several factors, I think getting Martinez is bad. It's bad, yeah. Getting Martinez is bad. Why I said it's bad is because we are looking to building a new team. Yes, every goalkeeper, actually, a good goalkeeper starts, late to be very good. Goalkeepers are usually around 28, 29 before they become excellently good. So you can have a goalkeeper 35 still very sharp and okay. I mean, goalkeepers need to be, old to gain experience. But then what we are trying to do is we are trying to build a team of people who are sane on and off the pitch. You understand? And looking at the fee that we want to pay to Aston Villa for 40 million, it does not make any sense. This afternoon, I got to understand that we want to give Aston Villa 40 million for Martinez. And at the same time, Aston Villa are buying a young goalkeeper with that same money from Lille. You understand? So it's as if we are trying to fund their project. We shouldn't be doing that. We should be looking for how to get a talented goalkeeper. We have already spent close to 50 million on Onana and it didn't work out. You understand? And yes, you can spend 50 million, it does not work out. But if we want to spend another 40 million, which means in other 3 seasons, you are going to be spending like 90 million on the goalkeeping department, we should be getting a better goalkeeper than Martinez. That's one side to it. Another side to it is that Martinez does not have good attitude. He is known for being very shitty. He is known for being somebody that you can't, accommodate. Honestly, yes. We need players to be cocky, but then you have to be respectful. We've seen him behaving very silly during when he won the World Cup and even at Aston Villa and all like that. He's had fracas with several players. Even him and Bruno Fernandes have had issues. So I don't need somebody like that in the dressing room. He's going to polarize the dressing room. That's just it. So if Amorim is building a new team, he needs to build with players that are good for, the team spirit. If you are sending players like Sancho, Rashford, and Anthony out of the team, not necessarily because of their footballing qualities, but because you feel that their character is not so good and is spilling over to other players. I mean, Garnacho was ostracized for the team because of his attitude. So why get somebody like, Martinez again? And I'm not trying to, condescend or say bad things about Argentine players, but generally, I feel like Manchester United should shy away from saying Argentine guys. We've had Angel Di Maria, it didn't work out. You understand?
And he left and
started to say silly things. And then Garnacho too. The only person that has seemed a little bit fair is Martinez, Lisandro Martinez. And he has not even been fit. We've not been lucky with him. So honestly, we can decide to just leave that particular country away, sign good goalkeepers from Europe. There are several goalkeepers that are good. And Onana too is not even as, very bad as we picture him to be. What we need somebody that can put him on his toes. That's just what we need to do.
And you signing Emi Martinez can help. And okay, if you say you don't want to sign Emi Martinez, who do you think Manchester United will go for and get them?
There are several good goalkeepers in the market. Arsenal is trying to get a goalkeeper from Spain. We can decide to go and buy Raya. You can buy Raya, yes. You can decide.
The goalkeeper Arsenal is trying to get is to give Raya a competition.
Not to replace Raya. Because
the
Raya is too short for them. That's the complaint. There are several goals they were compiling saying Raya is too bad, he's too short, he's not making the right save. So it's as if Arteta wants to bring. And let me tell you something, if you follow Arteta precedent, he doesn't sign a competitor. He signs a replacement. When Raya was coming, he told Ramsdale that Ramsdale is still the number one, but he's going to be getting Raya as his competitor. But Raya ended up, taking him out of the team. The same thing is going to do with this new guy coming. He's going to tell Raya, this is your competitor, but of course, he prefers him. You cannot be splashing a whole lot of money for a competitor. But that's aside. I don't want to digress too much. What I'm just trying to say is, if Amorim wants to build a team in United, you need to build a team that corresponds to the character that you are talking about. You cannot go and get Martinez and then you say Rashford, Anthony, what's the name of this guy? Garnacho and Sancho can play for you. We need to work with that same this thing. Garnacho and Co has been ostracized. Martinez too does not fit the bill. Let us not give Aston Villa 40 million for Martinez. I don't like it. As a fan, I don't like it. We should do better in terms of our recruitment. That's just it.
All right. So any transfer update again?
Well, there's a whole lot of issues coming up. There's a whole lot of transfer updates coming up. You get it. Manchester United, of course, everybody knows that we are heavily linked to Mbeumo, and hopefully we can get things done. I can feel it that Mbeumo is already here. We could see the compiled videos from Brentford saying goodbye to him, just like the Wolves did with Cunha. And then this guy again, Osimhen, and of course, we know Gyökeres has already given priority to Arsenal. So I don't want Manchester United to, go for Gyökeres anymore. If we were intending to even go, Amorim already said it. If you think Manchester United is that club you want to come because they are in the Champions League, then we are not the club for you. We want players coming into the club to play for the club. That's just what we want. And then for Osimhen too, there's a whole lot of issues affecting Osimhen. He's had issues with Napoli. Galatasaray too is talking about maybe they want him around. But if we can do good business, if we can talk to Osimhen, talk to his camp and make him understand that what we are doing is to become champions in the near future, why not? We should go for him. We should be brave in the market. That's just it.
But you guys are talking about getting a central midfielder, and we've not seen names. Names have not popped out.
Well, the problem is this. A lot of United fans, yes, will want a lot of signings, but let's not forget, a lot of incomings also needs a lot of outgoings. None of our players are moving. Rashford is finding it difficult to get a club. Anthony is not finding a deal with Real Betis. What's the name of this guy? Garnacho too has given priority to stay in the Premier League, so it's very difficult to find clause for these guys. So the likes of Casemiro too shouldn't be starting in the midfield anymore. These are guys we are looking forward to shipping out of the club. And if they don't go out of the club, there won't be space to bring in a lot of players. People are even saying we need a CM. We not only need a CM, we need somebody in the central midfield. We need somebody in the CB area too. You understand? And if you ask me, I'll tell you that we equally need somebody in the left fullback position, because Dogu and what's the name of this guy, Luke Shaw, can be it. Yes, they are the only people we have there. They can't be
Malaysia. You have Malaysia.
Malaysia is gone. We already know Malaysia is gone. Malaysia didn't even play when he was fit. How much money that he has gone on loan to PSV? So Malaysia is gone. We are talking about people who are in camp now.
And I think you have one small guy again.
Amas cannot do it. Amas cannot come from being... He played very few last season, so cannot depend on him in a season we are looking forward to compete. So we need to look for somebody for Dogu. We need to look for somebody to pair the likes of Hero and Delete, because Maguire, for me, I don't want us to pitch this season with Maguire again. You understand? Get somebody who is good. We are looking for... I've seen a lot of news around several CB, even in France and all like that, that we are looking forward to getting. So hopefully we go and get those guys. And most importantly, we need to get a backup for Onana. We cannot afford Onana to be comfortable in that goal post. The likes of Hitting, Lee Grant and Co are just there for being there. We need competitor. That's just it.
But you guys have all the chances in the world to get all those keepers that, you know, Chelsea had most of the keepers they want to sell. Petrovic is there, Kepa is there, and Aston wants to get Kepa. I don't know, but I think Manchester United should opt out to, you know, getting Kepa or Petrovic. Both of these keepers are good, and I think they will add to what you guys are looking for.
I don't want to buy any player from Chelsea anymore.
Why?
I've never been lucky. I don't want any of their players. They signed me Matic nonsense. I've gotten Mason Mount always in the hospital. So anything that concerns Chelsea player, I want to hands off. I don't want to. I gave them one, they did not sign. Sancho, me that bought Mount and my Mumu. I gave them Sancho, they did not sign Sancho, but I bought Mount from them. Sure, they could have just bought Sancho and everything would have been balanced. I don't want Man U buying from Chelsea.
But Matic you were talking about was able to, you know, add to the squad when
Matic came and just played Ferraro. It was not remarkable.
It wasn't.
He was part of those that didn't win trophy for 5 years. Yes, it was in his era. 5 years, we did not win anything. It was Matic's era. He didn't win anything. Immediately we won the Europa League. The next players we were getting was Matic. We got Matic for 40 million. 40 million that didn't bring anything. So I don't want us getting players from Chelsea. Let us go and get from teams that we know we are lucky around. You get it? Like Sporting Lisbon. I'm seeing Hojlund, Hojlund. What's the name of that? Their captain there. We can get him to, you know, play alongside our midfielders. We need a holding midfielder. Bruno is not a holding midfielder. You understand? We need somebody that can hold, distribute the ball in, you know, short passes here and there. Bruno will know him for long balls. He does not have the patience to build up. So we need somebody alongside him that can build up. Pogba used to do it, but Pogba is no longer here. So hopefully the club strategize, look for key positions, and then sign the required players there. Players that are ready to play well on the pitch and are ready to act well off the pitch. That's it.
But I think you guys have somebody like Senokone, Sekokone,
No.
which, you know, no. If you guys can groom that guy, because I see him as a deep line playmaker and also as a holding midfielder too.
Seko is still young. You get it? I mean, Seko still need to go like 2-3 loans. You understand, to build experience. He's just coming all the way from wherever he came from and then straight to the academy. We've groomed him here and there. They took him to the tour, the very short tour that they went to. He did fine. We could see the quality is there. What we just need to do is give him to a team that is going to start him. Sunderland have already sold Bellingham, the Bellingham brother. What we need to do now is, you know, offer him to Sunderland and say, this guy is equally as good as the player that left. Why not take him in and see what you can do with him? You understand? So offer your players on loan and then see what you can get from them.
All right, so Manchester United fans, tell us what your thoughts are in the comment section, and don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms at Obinna 247 and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching and see you on the next one.